You know how you hear people say talking heads? Don't they say that? I think so. I was just reading headlines, not listening or turning on the video, but just reading the headlines, and which can be dangerous business too. But what I've noticed is it's really hard to listen to people who are in the public eye because they really are talking heads, and that there's so many agendas that are going on. There's so many strings that are being pulled. You know, they're the puppet for so many people. They're obligated to stay on the straight and narrow. Like, they are very, very limited on what they can and cannot say because of their sponsors, because of who their bosses are, who's paying their meals, whose agenda they're really running, who they're speaking for. Even if they're claiming they're saying their opinion, well, it's their opinion, but they have all these strings attached to them, so they're steering them every which way. And then on top of it, these people are master manipulators. They are so angry that they are so controlled because they're well aware that their strings are being pulled in all these different directions that they've agreed to. But it's like that silent resentment and anger that they are not an independent person nor an independent thinker that has that anger bubble up. In addition, they're fearful, so they're suppressing it down, right? So it's like this mess. And then they manipulate others because of that anger, because of that fear, because of that resentment. They go for the jugular, right? Like, then they start attacking the other person by way of shame, blame, guilt, anger that is bubbling up in them. They're trying to project onto the other person and try to steer and control the other person because they can't control or steer themselves. So they want to attempt to steer or control outside themselves to make them feel more steady once more. And it's disgusting, really, to watch it. It's like, holy shit. And we've all seen this. We've all known this. This is why they're called the talking heads. But when you hear it this way, it almost is even more repulsive, isn't it? Like, my stomach is just like, oh, God. But this is why it's also really hard. It's like people are all aware of all of that. And so then this is why the mistrust is there. Because you don't know who you can trust or who you can believe. Is what they're saying have anything to do with anything? Does it even mean anything? It's like there's so many agendas that are going on in there that you're like, I don't even know what the fuck you just said. Does it have any weight or any value? Or where were you trying to steer all of us to look at because of all these other things going on? It's such a clusterfuck. But that is for me, right? Like, it's like, this is why I don't watch the news. This is why I don't partake in a lot of that, because you do get hung up very easily and very quickly. You can get hung up on the right and the wrong, the good guy and the bad guy. You get steered into, almost forced or pigeonholed into, make a stance, make an opinion, stand behind somebody. It's like the heat is on, right? It's like they want to turn up the volume. They want to force you. They want to fearmonger you. They want to pressure you. And it's like, excuse me, hello, slow down, slow your roll. Like, what's happening? Right? And if you want to partake in that, and a lot of people do, you got to keep up to speed with all that bullshit, all that manipulation, all that anger, all that attempt at control, all that grasping and attempt to have power, of which they have none. They can't control themselves. How can they have any real power? Right? It's like, so for the majority of us who are not thick in that world, why the fuck do we care? And people would claim, well, if you don't care, well, that's the fear. That's the fear. They're going to fear you. And if you don't take a stance, then you have no control and no say. But look at your everyday world. Is it really affected by these things? No, but they have convinced you it is. They have convinced you, and they'll fear you and scare you. Well, look, you made this decision. Now this cost has gone up. Now you made this decision. This cost has gone up. A lot of things are going to happen that you have no control over. And the way you think you have control has just been told to you and convinced that that's how you're going to receive control. And it's a lie. And so your real control is loving you. Your real control is where you put your time and focus and energy. That if you keep getting sucked into putting your mental focus, time, and attention, and then your verbal chatterbox with all the people around you in somebody else's agenda, then that's what you're going to get. You're going to get more fear, more shame, more blame, more guilt, more manipulation, more all of it. Your power is in your focus. Yet there are billions of people that are tugging for that real estate. They are bidding for it constantly. And you really have to decide, what do you choose? Otherwise, it will be chosen for you. Your attention will easily get snatched up, and they'll use that mental focus for their agenda to manifest what they want, what feels good for them, what feels right for them, what they love and like. And you just get swept up into it. Oh, well, you didn't love yourself enough. You didn't think you were worthy, remember? Oh, well, they've got your attention now. They have your mind, they have your focus, they have your mouthpiece. They're controlling you. Oh, well, you gave it up. Remember, you didn't care. You cared more about being the good guy, remember? Being the nice man, the hero, the savior, the do-gooder. Okay, well, there you go. There you go, do-gooder. You gave away your thought. You gave away your mind. And that's all your focus is. And now your focus is on maintaining that good guy. Now your focus is maintaining that alignment. Now your focus is not looking like the hypocrite or the bad guy or going against what you once said. Now you're just scrambling for the rest of your life to hold on to that image that you perceive others perceive you by. Oh, well, bye-bye. Good luck. Get swept away. There it goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.